Today is the 5-ism sutra teaching. Today is 72nd chapter. Actually, we already done all the teaching for the Tantra of Manjushri Namasamgiti. Now, from this week, maybe I will take 2 months or 3 months to give you the conclusion for this Tantra, because this Tantra is so huge, so comprehensive. Actually, this Tantra, including all the teaching of Tantrayana, actually also including the Mahayana somehow. It's huge. So as a conclusion, we also need a lot of time. Yeah, maybe 3 months, maybe 12 times to give you a conclusion. Why? Because we take almost 1.5 years, right? Yeah, almost 1.5 years to give this teaching. I try my best to give it for the details, and actually I get the bone as the Tantra and give some my experience, my idea to explain it for details. But as a conclusion, we should go back to the bone of Tantra again to let you guys have a very clear idea what we are talking about. 今天是我们的第72讲文殊真实明经的讲习。在过去的1年半、1年8个月中，我们讲了所有的5志以及5志的结论，这6篇。那么从现在这一周开始到之后的2到3个月内，我们要给一个结请，就是把所有的做一个概要的总结。因为在之前的讲习中，我们实际上是按照这个体系，实际上是按照这个体系来讲的，这个或者是密续的体系来讲，然后加上我个人的一些修法的经验来做一个讲习。那么作为结请，我们要重新翻回到密续的本身的架构中来做一个讲习。那么这个架构实际上我们是按照菩提道次第广论来修习的。What is the bone of the Tantra? Actually, we follow the glue. We follow the glue bus. I don't know how to translate. This is the Dzongkhapa. The master Dzongkhapa read two books. Yeah, one is for the Mahayana, one is for the Vajrayana. Yeah, I combine it together. Why we use the master Dzongkhapa's teaching as our background? Because Master Dzongkhapa was recognized as the true incarnation of Manjushri Bodhisattva, and he is the one of the several great masters of Tibetan Buddhism, who was recognized by all schools of Buddhism as the true incarnation of Manjushri. Yeah, Dzongkhapa, and the founder of Larong Buddhist Academy. Yeah, Hanbu Jime Pangsu also. And the Dharma law of Sakyaba also, Tuijing Rinpoche also, yeah. And there's other 2 of the Nyingma master also was recognized as the true incarnation of Manjushri. Yeah. Why we use this great master's teaching as our background? Because the Manjushri Namasamgiti, this Tantra, also we call Sutra. This is the only one book, also called Sutra and also called Tantra. Why? Because Sutra is a concept belongs to Mahayana. Tantra is a concept belongs to Vajrayana. But this book, this teaching, covered both sides. It's very, very unique. And it was taught directly by Buddha Shakyamuni. At that time, Buddha Shakyamuni also created incarnation as the Durva, like a God's incarnation, in the heaven to give the other Tantra we call Karachakra. So, as a human body, he gave this Tantra, Manjushri Namasamgiti. As a God form, he gave the tantra of Kara chakra. So that means they are both connected each other. But maybe for sure have different forks. So that's why Vishu, according to the great master Tsongkhapa's teaching, Tsongkhapa's teaching have very unique character. That is the order, how to practice. This is actually it's the name of his teaching, and it's a character of his teaching. How to practice. You should take the correct order to practice. Of course, first to purify, accumulate the merit, and then step by step, until you walk into the Buddhahood, walk into the Dharma Dhatu, walk into the final Nirvana. And actually, at that time, Tsongkhapa read 2 books. He got a lot of teaching from other schools master and combine them together to write the 2 books. And these 2 books is like a keystone for the history of Tibetan Buddhism, also Tibetan history. Not only for Tibetan history, it's also for all the Buddhism development history, because he write very, very clear order, very, very clear step by step, to mention us, to remind us how to improve our living standard through the bottom of the circle of living. Maybe somebody say, no, we are human, it's not the bottom. Actually, almost at the bottom. And go to the Durva, means God realm, and beyond the God realm, walking to the Arahant or walking to the Bodhisattvas, and then finally walking the Buddhahood. Tsongkhapa's teaching there's several characters, right? Let me give you another translation. 那么我们做这个讲习，实际上是做这个结行的讲习，是依靠宗大师宗喀巴大师的《菩提道次第广论》和《密宗道次第广论》来修习的。因为这2个讲习是非常明确的告诉了我们如何从一个凡夫地进入修习，逐渐一地进入菩萨地，一地，一直进入佛地。为什么我们会选择宗大师的《菩提道次第广论》和《密宗道次第广论》这2本书作为我们的教学的 background 背景？因为宗大师是 one of several， 就是几个中的之一，也是最杰出的一个，被所有的佛教世界各个宗派共同推认为的是真正的文殊菩萨的化身。另外的当然还有五明佛学院的创始人堪波金尾彭措，还有萨迦法王翠京仁波切，还有其他的一些宁玛巴的大师，那么他们都是主修文殊的，而且是以文殊法来成就的，所以他们的教习对我们修习文殊真实明经这部序论是非常重要的。因为这部序论既是序又是经，是非常独特的。那么宗大师的《菩提道次第广论》以及《密宗道次第广论》，它最大的特色就是道次第。什么叫道次第？就是你修习的一个过程，修习的一个步骤是不能逾越的。我们必须一步一个脚印，一步一个脚印，踏踏实实的在这样学。只有这样才能够进入修习的文思修的这样一个行列，然后逐渐达到佛果。那么宗大师开篇就讲习，也就是我们文殊真实明也是这样讲。开篇当然文殊真实明的讲习是倒着来走的，那么菩提道次第广论是正着来走的。There's two methods. One is from the ordinary human level. We practice walk, improve us until we meet the bodhisattvas and Buddhas stand. Buddhahood. This is one method to give teaching. Another method is for the contrary. Buddha give bless to the bodhisattvas, to the arahant, and level until the human man. So there's two methods to give teaching. You can say, yeah, actually there's a two branch. One is for the Yuga branch, one is for the Paraparamita branch. One is belong to Bodhisattva Manjushri, one is belong to Bodhisattva Maitreya, the Maitreya, Bodhisattva. Yeah, there's a two branch. The teaching of Tsongkhapa is give the former one. So 那么宗大师的开篇就是这样讲的，先修学显教，再修学密乘。那么学行者就是像我们这样的 Dharma practitioner 行者，在修显教大乘中，首先要发菩提心，那么要详细的明确，我们学密修习密宗是为了利益众生，迅速成佛，现证三身，才能利益广大的众生，所以我们要发菩提心。The Master Tsongkhapa said, the first of the first we learn is to create our bodhisattva. Why? Because we cannot label ourselves as the Vajrayana practitioner. At the same time, we didn't learn about Mahayana. It's wrong. We must learn Mahayana first. When it get mature, when you master all the theories and practice, then you can walk into the Vajrayana. Actually, Vajrayana is the top of the Mahayana. It's not combined. It's not a separated one. It's one part. But different, I don't know how to say it. It's not different level. No, the same level. We can say different means. It's more convenient means we can take. So, what is the king for the Mahayana? Also for the Vajrayana, it's the Bodhisattva. We must know why we declare ourselves as a Buddhist. Because we try to become a Buddha, right? So we call ourselves Buddhist. But why? Can you ask you a question? Why you want to be a Buddha? You cannot say, okay, Buddha have a immortal life. Buddha have a superpower. Yeah, that's correct. But it's not your mission. You should know what is the Bodhisattva. We call Bodhisattva means I want to be a Buddha because I want you to be a Buddha. So I should get this superpower. I should get this long life. I should get this power to kick off all the illness, sickness, like this, clear all the obstacles. So I can help you guys to be a Buddha. Just because this target, so I try to put myself first into the Buddhahood. Then I get this means, I get this conveyance means, get this message to help you guys, all beings, not only humans, the ghosts, the demons, the animals, like this, Ashura, the gods, like this, to move all beings into the Buddhahood. By this one, I and all you guys, all beings can achieve this Buddhahood. This concept meaning we call Buddhahood. It's not just I save myself. You cannot call yourself a Buddha. Maybe you can call yourself as a God, a Durva we call, right? You have a long life expectancy. You have super power. You can get whatever you want. But you are not a Buddha. You're just the God. You still remain the sixth realm circulation. You didn't walk it out. 那么我们要明确菩提心是什么，就是菩提心。菩提心是什么？就是我们之所以称我们为佛教徒，是因为我们有发心，为了帮助一切众生成佛，所以我们先成佛。因为我们先成佛了，我们就有更多的巧善方便、智慧、力行，我们叫实力、实质，来帮助所有的众生成佛。我们不能只追求我们的自己的神通、自己的 解脱自己的 blah blah blah。因为如果你只追求自己的，即使你追求到了，你这个自己还是有一个 self ego， 这个自己你只能成为自己一个神或者圣人，或者中国人叫仙，你还不能成为佛。佛的概念是一个集体的概念，是一个所有众生都解脱了才能成佛。That means if you just try to help yourself, still there is a self ego remain in yourself, right? Unless you clear the concept of self ego, otherwise you cannot move into the final liberation, because still there's a karma contacted with you. Even you improve yourself into the God's level, still there's a karma. Whatever is bad or good, still there's a karma. What's that karma means? Karma means connection. Karma means influence. Maybe you kill some small animals. You see, nothing, no one can punish me. The police cannot catch me out just because I kill the animals. But the killing of this action get influence on you, and this bad karma, maybe it cannot mature enough to influence you in those certain time, but in the future, in this life or in general life, next generations, next incarnation of yourself, that killing, that, I don't want to use the spirit, this word, that action will influence you, will let you repay this debt. Even at that time, you already walk into the God's level. Still, there's some time the God's just falling down. Yeah. 所以我们不追求这样的，所以我们要发菩提心。那么菩提心才是我们一切的基础，这是第一点。第二点就是学密之前必须要依止具德的上师，那么求其灌顶。那么如果没有得到灌顶者，不能听讲密宗的敬意，也不能随便乱修，这是第二点。那么受灌之后要受三位业戒，以及别解脱戒，那就看你说的是哪种别解脱戒，出家戒还是居士戒等等这些。无论你受的哪个戒，你是否受密乘戒，或者是否是菩萨戒，或者是否是居士戒等等，你都应该谨守，不能随便破戒。The second one, the older is, if you want to learn the Vajrayana, you must follow a guru. Actually, we call guru means maybe it's a lama or it's a monk or it's a whatever you call the title, but actually it's a ashli. For the Vajrayana, we call ashli. You must follow ashli and get a permit to get empowerment in nature. It's like a permit in nature, empowerment. If you cannot get empowerment, that means your karma is not enough, it's not mature enough to get the teaching for the follow details. So you just learn the Mahayana. Until you master all the teaching and practice and purify yourself, then you will meet a good ashli, and he or she will give you permit, will give you nature to let you walk into the area of Vajrayana. This is the second one. Otherwise, you cannot listen, you cannot read, you cannot practice the Vajrayana. The third one is the wall, right? Wall or wall. Wall. Bodhisattva. Wow. There's several walls. For us Dhamma practitioners, at least you should get Bodhisattva walls, or sacred Vajrayana walls, or 4 monk walls. Whatever you take, you must follow it. You must keep it. You must protect this wall. Don't let the wall be cropped, because if you polluted the wall, the karma is so bad. Yes, of course, there is some method to purify it again, but it takes time. If you just leave it, let it keep in that situation, being polluted, being corrupt, then the future is worried, because you cannot get this target. There's a lot of, because for a Dharma practitioner, they don't try to keep the very high level wall, because you're not mature enough to keep it. Right? As a full monk, there's a 245 walls. It's for monk. For non, it's more. But if you just broken one of them, so all is broken. If you broken it, yeah, because from the compassion of Buddha himself gave the 7 times permission for the monk, but for non only once. I'm sorry, yeah, this is Buddha's idea, not mine. That means, as a non, as a lady, don't try to walk into the non's level. If you are not mature enough to keep it for whole life, otherwise this life just, I don't want to use the broken words, but just dangerous, right? There's no permit for another time. Even for guy, even for monk, sometimes it's so easy to pass. I know some guy just broken again. Yeah, just take several years, so sometimes just run out. Yeah, you should keep it. Don't try to move into the high level easily. You should keep it the lower one. Keep it. Try yourself. Can I keep it clean? If you're 100% sure, okay, I'm fine. So walk into the high level. 所以关于戒行，我们也是要这样的。无论你受的是哪种戒，居士戒、居士的单戒、居士的五戒全戒，还是菩萨戒，还是最终密宗戒，还是之后更上的出家戒等等这些，我们都要明白我是否能守住。不要一次性的就奔向最高的戒，然后发愿起誓，最后 broken 破戒了，然后又再来一次，那样对我们的法身慧命是很大的摧残。我们就先守住我们能守的戒，哪怕只有一戒居士很好。我对我所有来寺庙的居士 I ask all the students come to my temple, you just keep one wall please, that is non-killing. Yeah, everybody who come to my temple and said, Lama, I want to be a student. I want to follow you to do the Dharma practice. I said, okay, welcome. But please keep the only wall, non-killing. He said, no, I keep 5 non-killing, blah, blah, blah. But actually, it's very easy to broken. Then they cry, come again. Can you clear it and make the wall again? I said, okay, but please take it out, this wall. You just keep the other 4, or the other 3. So 1 year later, 2 years later, that lady come to me. I'm sorry, I cannot keep it. Even only 1, I cannot keep it. I like the lobster. I like eat it alive. It is my status. I'm a luxury guy. I'm a luxury lady. I try to live this life. So I said, okay. So please don't come to this place. Yeah. They are so angry for that. Why? There's no compassion from you. I said, no, there's no compassion for you. Because you cannot keep it. Because if you cannot keep only 1 wall of non-killing, that means you cannot walk into the way to the Buddha. Right? One time you label yourself as Buddhist, one time you kill the animals, the babies, the guys, or whatever it is. No, it's not permit. It's not concept of permit or not. Actually, it's the conflict each other. Because you kill something, that something will kill you in the future. You cannot clear it. 所以我们说受戒是很严肃的事情，你们能守住就守，不能守住就不要去守。我们三兄弟的做，只能守一戒的，你就先守一戒，不杀生，然后慢慢的守五戒，不杀生、不淫盗、不妄语、不偷窃、不饮酒等等，然后再往上守，守菩萨戒，守密乘戒，守出家戒，一步一步的守。不要我上去头脑一热我就守出家戒，最后过2天废了，然后再回头再守，这样就很不好。我们的法身慧命就受到了很大的影响。Yeah, this is the precondition of practice. If you can keep this, precondition, then you can learn it. The Master Tsongkhapa said there is a 3 steps. First is hearing, like you guys doing now. You go to different Dharma center, different monastery, temple, retreat center, the church, the mosque, whatever it is, for the religions, whatever it is. You teaching. You listen to the teaching from the gurus, from the teachers. The first one. So you can go everywhere to give teaching. And then, after this, you collect all this teaching in your your notebook, in your laptop, in your cell phone. You go back home, do the research. What's that? Do the research, thinking. It's not just put in this one and put in your bookshelf. Maybe you are so knowledgeable, but it's not enough. You are thinking about it. You are thinking. So the second step is thinking. Do the comparison, like we have doing Friday afternoon, right? We discuss the comparison, we compare, and then we get a feeling. We try to feel it out. Which one is which one, right? This is the second step. The first step is hearing. Second step is thinking. And then, after you thinking, long time of thinking, very, very careful, then you get a conclusion. Which one is yours? Right? They're saying that there's so many ways going to the wrong. Each road leads to the wrong, but you have to choose yourself. You have to choose yourself. You can walk or no. In America, we cannot walk to the wrong. Yeah, you can choose a lot of. You can cruise. You can choose fly. You can choose whatever you want. You can swim, but you should choose yourself. The best way. The best maybe it's not the best. The other guys say it's best. Maybe it's not so sparkling, so perfect, so handsome, not pretty, but still, you should choose the one that fit yourself. I mean, the one is you should choose which one is yours. You can choose maybe Christian, or you can choose the other side. You can choose the Buddhist. If you choose the Buddhism, you can choose which one is yours. Yeah, the southern one, the Bali, or the northern one, the Mahayana, or Vajrayana. The Vajrayana is a different one. You have to choose Mongolian one, you have to choose Tibetan one. You have Tibetan one, you have to choose another one. Of course, this is the human nature. As a human, we try to label others. We try to separate it. We try to defend it. Actually, the whole universe is a whole one. But as a human nature, we try to cut it down and find the one. So, as a human, we must accept this fact first and choose the one. One way you have to walk on the road. But trust me, keep walking for so many years, even for so many generations. When you reach that destination, you will find it out. All paths naturally connect each other as a whole things. There's no label at all. The Christian or Buddhism or whatever it is, Taoism. No, actually it's the one things. It's the one things. But just because of human nature, we try to find out someone I like it, someone I hate it. This is our character. But take it. Because we already in the form of humans, we cannot avoid this shortcoming of humans. So we choose the one. At that time you think it's best for you, so you walk into that and keep it. Walking, practice, keep practicing until you improve your level, living level, until at least the God's level, God's realm. We have talked that subject last week. When we walk into the level of God, the Java we call, then you will find out some label that's muted down. The things starting to merge together, but not such way as the whole one, but it's already on the process of merging together, muted down together. Then we didn't keep it. We still walking, practice. We go further until the Buddhahood. When we walk in the Buddhahood, everything just merged together. There's no self-ego at all. There's no you, there's no I, there's no he or she, there's no whatever you call, different religions, different color. No. Everything is fine. So this is 3 steps: hearing, thinking, and practice. We must take the 3 steps. No one can avoid the 3 steps if you want to liberate yourself. 那么在之后，宗大师也是我们这个文殊真实名讲集的一个重点，这是怎么做？就叫闻思修。闻就是你可以去各个的地方，各个的修行的场所，各个的宗教的地方去听闻，去听各个的讲习，各个的持咒念经，各个的宗教仪轨等等，去感受这些能量的气场，去感受这些，让自己的心平静，让自己感受，这是非常好的，这也是允许的。然后逐渐的是思就是思考，比较各个宗教、各个宗派、各个讲习它的意义，它的说法是否能契合你的心，是否能让你的心平静，是否能让你的心引领。然后经过思考之后，最终我们决定选择一种宗教、一种宗派、一种法门、一种上师、一种师傅来引领我们，然后逐渐开始修行。为什么会这样？其实万法归一，一切法皆是佛法。The Sutra Diamond said, Diamond Sutra said this word. All teaching belongs to Buddhist Dharma teaching. Even the Bibles, even the Quran belongs to it. Why? Because it's all truth. The Dharma means what? Dharma means truth. We try to, as a human, we try to find out the truth. So the truth is Dharma. Maybe a Buddhist call this Dharma teaching, Buddhist Dharma teaching. Or other guy belongs to Christian, we call this belongs to the teaching from Bible or teaching from Quran, something like this. But still, they are all teaching. They are all truth. They are all truth of humans. They are all truth of this universe. 所以一切法皆是佛法，《金刚经》里讲就是这样。但是作为我们人性的特点，我们喜欢区分什么是他，什么是你，什么是我，区分开。OK， 我们现在作为人身，我们接受它，然后我们就选择我们适合的法门、适合的宗派、适合的宗教，我们进入，开始休息，不断的提升自己，行善去恶，不断的积累福报，不断的修行 purify 等等，直到我们进入佛果。当我们进入佛果时，我们回头发现，其实所有的宗教、所有的宗派都是如一的，没有 self ego。这时候自我的认定、自我这个概念已经消失掉了，已经融化掉了，在这时候就进入了佛境。So this is the 3 steps how we can walk. First hearing, then thinking, then practicing. If you want to practice, so at least you should make your choice. Which one is yours? Right? Actually, this step is the label. You label yourself, but you have no other choice because we are human. But take it easy. It's not so big things. We label ourselves. Okay, we just walk. We just keep practicing. When we get final freedom, the label was muted down. There's no label at all at your head. This is the Buddhism. Buddhism means non-self-ego. This is a key word for the Buddhism. Of course, there is a 4 divine words to describe what is the non-egos. This is a following teaching. Because the self-ego is the, it's a concept of the philosophy. And it's a concept of the debate when we practice the Dharma teaching. We always get this target. What's the self-ego? What's the self? What's the ego? What's the self-ego? What's the non-self-ego? We always do this debate. But actually, even within the school of Buddhism, even within the school of Vajrayana Buddhism, there's different branches. Yeah, even within the Vajrayana Tibetan Buddhism. The Galuba said there's no self-ego at all. And there's the Jena said there is something to support the self-ego. And the other 3, the Nyingma, Galu, Sakya, said there is something support the self-ego, but temporarily. For the final one, there's no one. Galu said even temporarily, there's no one else. So we have different methods to walk into that concept. There's a lot of different sutra, different books to describe each kind of method you can walk into. You can train your mind how to avoid the self-ego. But it's very hard. It's very hard. From my opinion, you must take a retreat. Because the humans are social animals, right? Humans are animals. But it's not ordinary animal. It's the social animals. Why? Because we cannot leave others. We are socialized, so highly socialized. We like to walk into the Queen East, Queen West. A lot of population, blow down the squares like this. Oh, I feel great. But if you always stay this small center, I get crazy. It's true. It's a human nature. But the human nature is our enemy. Like the worst, the human body is our enemy too. Because of the human body, we have to eat. We have to get clothes. We have to, a lot of things, a lot of stuff we have to hang on. But those stuff, those clothes, those foods, we cannot keep it when we pass away. Somebody said the body can use, yes, I accept, but there's a condition that you are very high level Lama. You can merge this human blood body into rainbow body, so you can use it. Otherwise, it's just waste. Yeah, and poison. But if you can encourage yourself to take some retreat, then things go to the good way. You will find out why we should use the clothes, why we should take so many kind of food to meet our satisfaction. If you take retreat, you will find out as a humans, we don't need so many foods to supply the nutrition. Each day, only one meal is okay. Yeah, at 12 o'clock, it's fine. Yeah. And the clothes, if you practice well, you get 2 more, you get inside. You just get this t-shirt, it's okay. Yeah, winter and summer, you get this t-shirt. Winter and summer, and again. If they broken, you get it. It's $5. Yeah. So that means you don't need to earn a lot of money. If you can keep your body suitable for this one, for the clothes and for the food, you suddenly can find it out. We don't need a lot of money. So suddenly you will find out I have a lot of spare time. My life got easy. Then you have this thinking, you have this condition, you have this time to think about the meaning of life. Otherwise, we always got the burden of eating and clothing, something like this, or living. So, how to say that? Simplified, right? Simplified, yeah. It's very, very important. I take advice from my guru, from my lama, when I try to walk into the retreat. He gave me advice because he's my uncle. He said, "Hi boy, you must listen this. Each day you live in the cave, you must recognize it's the last day you have. Because it's truth, because it's too cold, you feel hungry, maybe at night you just passed. So you must know it. The death is always as a mirror in front of you." Yeah, it's truth. Some friend just passed away in the cave. But it's not for the starving or not for the cold. It's for the, I don't know how to say, they get mad, they suicide. Yeah, they cannot handle the suffering, maybe loneliness or something like this. But it's truth. If you face the death, it's always like a mirror in front of you. You look each day as a final day. If you can take this saying, then the meaning is different for your daily life. Each morning, when I wake up, I do the meditation, and then I will think about what's the urgent things I want to take. I said, oh man, I want to get a Coke. Yeah, so immediately I walk out to get a Coke and put a lot of ice. When I done it, I feel, wow, so satisfied. Then I go back to my place, I feel, wow, whole human body was got released. Because even such very simple but strong desire, you meet it. Then you can feel, wow, life is so amazing. Keep this state and practice and do circulation and chanting, offer incense, burn some smoke food outside. Then there's no idea I practice. No, I just live like this one. You know what I mean? There's no the burden. No, Jiang Yang, you should practice. You should chanting 100 syllables today for 100 times, 1,000 times. No, I never think about that. I just live like this. Run automatically. So you always keep yourself very, very, very happy. This state we call bliss. And this bliss is kind of shitty. Yeah, we call mini shitty. But it's a shitty itself. So always keep yourself happy. But it's very hard to get because this is a material world, right? So we should take some kind of retreat to get out of this social society. And then you will find out a lot of burden but you don't need to take. So take it off. Practice. Like me, if you get 2 more, you always take this t-shirt. In winter, I take this. In summer, also take it. Yeah. So it's very easy. We don't need to keep a lot of money to feed ourselves, to get clothes, whatever it is. It's very simple, but it's truth. It's the result of my hearing, my thinking and my practice. I have a post on the Wei Group, the friends circle, that Buddha said the world is so simple. Just because our heart is so complex. So we think the world is so complex. But actually it's very, very simple. It's very simple. Simple means your self-ego gets smaller, and gets smaller. Yeah. If you can try to yourself to simple to the maximum one, I don't know how to say that, pure yourself, then you can live the God realm life, even you have the human body. You know what I mean? Every day you feel very happy. So your man already walk into the God realms. When you passed this human body, automatically you can walk into the realm of God. Durva or Derby. Yeah. So all the practice on the mind. Finally, I said finally. But at first, you cannot go it separately. You cannot separate your man and human body. So this is the character of Vajrayana. We practice the human body and our human mind together to transfer the human man into Buddha mind. We call Buddha nature. And change our human meat and blood body into Vajra body. Finally, if you can success, you transfer this Vajra body as a rainbow body. Then your Buddha man will absorb the Vajra body as a rainbow. Then walk into the final nirvana. Yeah. This is the teaching for today, because I will take 2 or 3 months to give it. Yeah.
Can I ask some questions?
Of course.
When you said that you wake up and you have a desire for a Coke, just to make sure I understand, so when we have like a mini desire that makes us happy, you're encouraged to meet that happiness.
Yes, this is my idea that first you should meet your desire.
Okay.
This first. And then you should find out why so many desire coming out.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of desire coming out for nonsense, for no reason. So you should clear it out. But at first, if you can, you should meet it. But of course, you should find it out. You cannot wake up, oh, I want to kill somebody else. Then I feel so satisfied. No.
Because I have a similar thing every morning. Like I enjoy a bowl of cereal and a glass of orange juice. And sometimes I feel like I shouldn't have that.
Why?
Because it seems like an appetite attachment.
Oh, yeah.
But it makes me happy when I have it.
Attachment, yeah, it's a very good question. According to the sutra, even Buddha Shakyamuni, before he walked into final nirvana, he still has some desire. It's mentioned that some bad guy want to poison the Buddha Shakyamuni. Buddha Shakyamuni get this poison, even they know it. They drink, they take that food with poison. They go back. And then he asked his brother, Anand, bring me some water. I searched. It's writing down clearly on the sutra. And then for several times he's passed to the nirvana. But still, even Buddha Shakyamuni himself, at that time, before he walked into final nirvana as a human body, he still has some desire. This is a human nature. We cannot clear all of them. But you should verify it. Try to keep it a simple one. This is my idea. Just to get a t-shirt of $5, I feel, wow, it's clean and white and purified. Okay, I'm glad. I don't need to get 5,000 a t-shirt. I know maybe it's something like the silk, something. But it's for me, it's same. So I can keep this $5 to meet my satisfaction. Or we can take, I like to, the bread, our bread. Put some vegetables and this and eggs, and then take it. Oh, it's wow, and the roll. So I like the Tim Hortons roll. Yeah, wow, I feel so good. Of course, it's kind of desire, but it's not so hard to meet. And your desire didn't harm anybody else. Your desire didn't force you to kill animals, didn't force you to steal something, or didn't force you to lie to somebody else. So, as a human, if you think meet that simple desire can make you happy, keep it. Yeah, I know it's the attachment, but still, yeah, it's a fact. Step by step, you are simple your desire. Maybe at first from $500 t-shirt, you feel good. You feel, wow, I'm a successful guy. Then you find, oh, 50 is okay. Also a successful guy. Now if 5 is okay, I'm a good guy. I'm clean enough. Yeah, I'm handsome, attractive, so it is. Yeah, so $5 is good. Now the desire just lower down. It's very easy to meet it. So your life gets simple. I think if you can always keep this tendency, then for some period of time, your life just gets simple. It's very easy to meet your happiness. Yeah. And this kind of happiness is the bliss.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. So that's all for today's teaching. Let's deduct the merit. May this teaching get enough merit to benefit audience.